Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and let's watch me play some Dungeon Tycoon. We are currently at the dungeon, looking at the dungeon as it was before. I believe I was going to change this based on the things I realized. I described them as in, I'm thinking that the adventurers will interact with things the first time they enter a room. Then they go through that room, they leave the room, and whenever they walk through that room again, like for example here, first wing, then back, second wing, and back again, they ignore these items. That is of course not the idea. So I ended up removing the entire dungeon again. Let me speed this up. So, the entire dungeon is removed. I will still go with the two-wing thing. That was an accidental rhyme, actually. But slightly differently. As in, this is the main hub now. Again, this is like it was before. This is the main hub. Wing 1, Wing 2. Okay, I was doing some planning while I built these rooms, and Wing 1 and Wing 2. That's because, or rather because of that, I placed dungeon doors here instead of normal doors to indicate the importance and significance of these doors. Okay, let me speed this up a little bit because I'm only placing everything we already know, this time with the difference that the monster room and the skeleton and the undead room have their own flooring, and the potion rooms have the default flooring. That's spiders, wolf, and I believe the bat and the other monsters. And now I placed everything, all the potion vendors. That was by accident. All the potion vendors, as you can see, in the rooms after the dungeon elements. So that the adventurers first go through the dungeon, because of course they come in a healthy state. And then they go through, they go to the potion, to the vendors, in order to hopefully buy them dry. Okay, that is essentially the basic dungeon, and now some more dispensers and beautification. I realized here, whoopsie, I completely forgot all the chests, the real chests that is. So I had to remove a good amount of the beautifications again. So, let's see if this dungeon works better than the previous version. And at first sight, after the first couple of adventures, we can see, yes, it does work better. As you can see, the adventurers down here are now in the first potion room and buying it empty. With all the gold they've already looted, which of course they can give me back now. And here I changed the floorings to be stone on the common rooms and default in the undead section. And as you can see, there are a lot of adventurers in here passing to and fro, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted action. I wanted many people to be in the same room to fight. Much stuff for us to see. Much gold for the adventurer to earn and to give us back by way of potions. Same thing, of course, in the animal section. Only that here are 3 rooms where they can go into kind of a circle. Which honestly I really like. I like having these rooms all interconnected. That gives the adventurers more options to go and more chances to meet monsters, which is of course great. Here I just checked on the charges of the camping spot. And as the day is mostly finished now, we can make a... what's it called in English? I don't remember. We can take an overall look, and we can see that the dungeon like this works much better than the previous version in the last video. There is a lot more action. The adventurers are spending a lot more money because they are also earning a lot more money, which they can spend. In general, there is a lot more action, much more fighting, which is better for us to see and better for the adventurers to enjoy. So in general, the dungeon like this is much better than it was before. Let me speed this up to get through the last couple of fights. And that's it. ancient chest. Okay, and here we can see incredible loot. That's because of all that fighting. Such a prestigious dungeon. That's of course, well, because we're so awesome. And well, kind of that seems to be a default, a default thought. The 17 visitors, good money spent, a couple of deaths, and a good amount of happiness. So I think this is also, of course, a little spoiler. This is essentially the same setup as I still have now, only a little bit bigger. So, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.